Hi, welcome to Empowered by Love TV. My name is Josh here, back with our soul scopes. We are bringing out Cancer Decan 1. So welcome my Cancer friends. And these are birthdays from June 21st to July 1st. And we're going to be talking about the energies flowing from October 16th to the 31st. So welcome. First time here, we channel these from the Akashic Records, from your guides, ancestors, crossover loved ones, higher masters, ascended beings, and things like that are wanting you to grow and level up and transcend your life into what you actually deserve and what you see for yourself. So we're going to get started here for my Cancer Decan ones. They're saying a time for rest. This is definitely a time to, they say you rest a lot in a different sense, in a contemplating of digging through those emotional bags that we've hauled on and finding out, okay, here's my little sad bag that I have. Here's my anger bag that I have, here's my happy bag, and just kind of understanding where the truth is and why you're feeling these types of emotions and allowing them to latch onto your beliefs and allowing them to kind of control all your aspects that are moving in this time. So it's definitely time to kind of sit and pick them out and say, okay, I don't like this doesn't feel right in my sad bag. I want to replace that here. Maybe I'm going to pull from my happy bag and put it in there. And so just kind of understanding where they come from and where they stem from and why you're allowing them and putting them onto beliefs. So to kind of contemplate and sit and say, okay, well, I remember when this happened and this made me feel this way, and so I formulated. Now I'm every time this happens, I'm acting out or feeling this way or feeling some type of way. They also say that you're very good at overthinking, which I don't necessarily know is a very good thing, but you do it quite a lot, which amplifies all these emotions because you sit in them. You allow them to take control. You allow them to overrun our life. And in this time, in this energy that's coming, in this these 2 weeks, I'm saying it's going to go up until at least mid-November for you to sit and formulate this intention right in the beginning. Hold that in resonance of, all right, this is something I need to release, this anger or this sadness, this abandonment, this loneliness, where this is stemming from. And I can release that and allow other aspects to flow in of what I want. I want happiness, I want fulfillment, I want love, I want joy and gratitude and feeling these. Because when you do that, now anytime any of these old emotion baggages, when ego decides to pull out your old sad bag and depressed bag and dangle it in your face and say, remember this? Throw this back at you. Here's an event. Throw this back right at you. And when it hits you, you're not going to feel it the same way. You're like, no, that emotion, doesn't resonate with me anymore. Kick you to the curb. You become more aware. It allows you to open up. Allows you to hear more when you release and come back with love. So we're going to go actually into our love tarot deck here. I believe that's what this one is called here. These guys. So not necessarily a time to sleep, time to rest emotionally and allow these changes to occur. Open the communication up and don't feel like you can take it all on your own. Because trying to do that will only cause you to justify, only cause you to continue on this overthinking battle that we go towards and be like, nah, that can't be right. Like, there's no way, because then now you're battling your ego, you're battling yourself, and your ego tends to start to take control. So having and allowing a third party, kind of someone you trust, someone close by, it seems, sorry, when whatever comes to pop out here, I'm still trying to grab, I got stuck under my foot. Whatever comes to pop out here, and I Power by Love is going to be your first good card, so definitely going to be where you go. And actually, I'm just going to show it to you right now, because then we'll talk about it, because this is what happened and this is what we were just talking about. So having that communication with that supported trust group that you have around you will allow the vibration when you speak it will resonate with yourself and your body. As our body, I want to put this out here, Cancer is a water sign. As your body is 70% water, when you speak that vibration, that resonates inside, and then you start to feel and believe and have that emotion released, and allow someone else to know that you're going through this. So inner reflection, contemplating, pulling out this emotional baggage that we've held on for quite some time, few years. And it's hindering and it's blocking you from having connections, deep connections, relationships. You've bounced around, you've been searching, and it's a lot. It's just hindering you from really getting to know someone, because they try and you don't let them in, but you let them scrape the surface, and you think everything's golden, and they just kind of slowly drift away. And you deserve more than that. You do. You can see it, you've envisioned it, but all these things are just kind of subconsciously blocking you and continuing to be justified. And I say no more. That's it. This is it. This is the time to set that intention of self-healing and self-love. So we'll talk about these two here, and then we'll talk about these three, actually. Yes. So the first one here, open up. Allow that heart center, allow yourself to be vulnerable for a moment, and let someone else come in and allow these healing lights to flow through your body and really begin to heal and resonate, and shake all this off, pulling them out of the bag and replacing the bag with something different, replacing it with love, gratitude, more intentions on I deserve this, I believe this to be true of myself, I love myself, and those types of things. And then you'll see yourself start to blossom. If you give a little tender love and care to anything, you see it with plants and animals, children, when you allow yourself to deeply invest this self-love, nurture it, it'll blossom into a whole, just beautiful, abundant tree, and this will resonate in all aspects, because these things are not only they block relationships, but they hinder in work and having a stable, just a stable personal life. So these cards here were the three that I pulled, and these are just going back to first was refusing to see. So this is the justification that we're talking about. Nah, that's not right. Nah, this is the doubts. This is the going back and forth with yourself, saying, I'm fine. I got this. I don't need to talk to anybody. I'm good. I'll take this on my own, and I'll be good. Not a problem. I've handled this before. And you say this, and you feel good for a few days or a few weeks, and then it comes again full force, and then you slip into this, you disappear from people for weeks. Maybe weeks, but a little exaggeration, but along those lines, you get it. And behind him, challenging times. Not necessarily, not necessarily that this has to do with finances. This is just, this is tough to call yourself out. It's not an easy thing to say, yeah, I've been dealing with this for a while. Coming to terms with that and bringing it out and actually opening it up is hard. And when you get that first step and do that, you will get into flow, pure flow. Look at that, sitting in the water, have the right direction, be able to formulate where you want to go, formulate your vision for relationships, for your career-wise, and that flow would just be seamless. Everything's coming out in synchronicities, and you'll be in that state and be full of love because you've brought it into yourself, and that'll emanate and it'll allow the person that deeper connection to unfold with the one that you want to be with, and you'll see that here once you start setting those intentions and making those changes and dealing with those feelings in this time. This energy will flow through, and you'll start blossoming and moving out, and December will come, and we'll be out of all these crazy planetaries, retrogrades, and we'll have some time to relax, and it'll allow you to begin to blossom without anything hindering you, and start 2021 running. So I do want to thank you guys for tuning in here to I Am Powered by Love. I do want to invite you here. Normally, when something emotional like this, we want to invite you to one of our workshops. Check out IamPoweredByLove.com. This is specifically for you guys. Revive your relationship with self-love. And this is going to be crucial to help you understand how to dive deep. This is that point of opening up. If you don't have that certain support system, or you just don't feel comfortable, and you're like, what, maybe I just want someone that is, understanding and can able to vibe and put this in perspective for me, take the workshop. Simple, online. So we also want to thank you guys for tuning in and sending that love and light and commenting and being with us here. And so we all have that down below. If you don't want to do the workshop, you got a discounted reading just for being a YouTube exclusive member and subscribing. So check that out. Take advantage of that too. And if you do subscribe, you do love this and it does resonate with you and does sit with you, send it to family members, friends, people that that are also into or dealing with changes at this time. And hit that bell, so that way you get notified of your next soul scope, so you can keep on these energies and understand where you're going, what can help you in these times until you start to get into it. So I do want to appreciate that, and as always, I'm Josh here, sending love and light and signing out.